The team at Technology for Hotels knows how busy you are, so we've created this concise briefing to keep you up to date on the key happenings in the hotel industry. Let's dive in.
Yeah, absolutely. For hotel leaders like yourself, time is precious, so we're focusing on giving you a clear, efficient understanding of the latest developments.
That's right. Think of this as your essential news update, streamlined for busy schedules. We'll be covering new openings and developments, acquisitions, investments, the important industry trends everyone's talking about. And of course, we'll wrap up with a look at who's moving where in the Stars in Motion segment. Sound good?
Sounds great. Let's jump right in.
Perfect. All right, first up, some exciting new properties hitting the scene. We're starting in Auckland, New Zealand. They've just welcomed their very first Hotel Indigo.
Ah, yes, Hotel Indigo. It's IHG's boutique lifestyle brand. And this one's got a really interesting backstory.
Oh, tell me more.
Well, it's located in Midtown, which is a prime spot, but the building itself is what's really cool. It's a beautifully restored 1912 motor house.
Wow, that's quite a transformation.
It is. They've done a fantastic job of blending that industrial heritage with contemporary art and local cultural elements. That connection to place is so important for travelers these days.
Absolutely. And it sounds like they're really catering to that desire for unique experiences. 225 rooms, a blend of industrial heritage with contemporary art, and get this, 3 dining venues, including a French Mediterranean bistro called Sing.
It seems like they're aiming to be a destination in itself, not just a place to sleep. Which is smart, considering Auckland attracts a diverse mix of business and leisure travelers.
Definitely. All right, let's hop over to Melbourne. They're gearing up for the arrival of Punthill Epping in mid-2026. This one's a Veriu group development in partnership with Riverley.
And it's strategically positioned in Melbourne's new Epping precinct. It's a 100-apartment hotel catering to the growing demand from healthcare, commercial, and residential sectors in the area.
Yeah, that makes sense. Apartment-style accommodations with self-contained units are perfect for potentially longer stays, especially with the mix of healthcare, business, and residential folks they're targeting.
Right. And they're not just offering accommodation. They've also got conference facilities and a destination restaurant, which makes it appealing for business events and leisure travelers looking for a base outside the central city.
Smart move. Anything else notable about Punthill Epping?
Oh, yes. They're aiming for a 6-star Green Star community rating. It's a clear sign of their commitment to sustainable development, and it's something that resonates with a growing number of guests and corporate clients.
For sure. Now let's head over to South Australia. The George Glenelg just opened its doors.
Yes, the George. It's a boutique hotel, just 60 rooms, and it's perfectly situated near Glenelg Beach and Jetty Road, a prime location for those who want to be close to the action.
It sounds like a great spot for leisure travelers. Who's behind this one?
It was developed by the Taplin Group and is being managed by 1834 Hotels. Their focus is on refined design, personalized service, and top-notch modern amenities.
That personalized touch can really make a difference, especially in a boutique setting.
Absolutely. And they've taken inspiration from the local landscape in their design, creating a unique sense of place. Being family-led, you might also find a more personal level of service.
Now, looking ahead to June of next year, Melbourne is set to welcome Australia's very first One Hotels property.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah.
One Hotels is known for its nature-inspired luxury, and this location is prime real estate right on the Yarra River in the CBD.
I've heard they're incorporating the heritage-listed goods shed number 5 into the design.
That's right. They're really focused on biophilic design and eco-conscious practices, using reclaimed materials, living greenery in the rooms, and they're aiming for LEED Silver certification.
It sounds like they're tapping into the growing demand for sustainable luxury travel.
Definitely. Sustainability is becoming increasingly important for travelers, particularly in the luxury segment. It's not just about opulence anymore, it's about responsible and meaningful experiences.
Back across the Tasman Sea, Queenstown's Nugget Point Hotel is undergoing a major transformation. We're talking a NZ $30 million revamp.
That's a significant investment. It's set to relaunch in early Q4 of 2025 as the Coronet Ridge Resort. They're aiming for a 5-star luxury alpine retreat managed by Capstone Hotel Management.
So they're really upping the ante in terms of luxury.
They are. All 40 rooms are being upgraded, and the dining and public spaces are getting a refresh. They've already got great amenities like a Roman-style spa and a private cinema. Plus, it's close to Coronet Peak ski area.
So a premier year-round destination in the making.
Exactly. It shows a strong belief in the enduring appeal of the Queenstown market, especially for high-end travelers.
Okay, last but not least, in new developments, Plantation Island Resort in Fiji is embarking on a major NZ $30 million upgrade starting in April next year.
Wow, that's a substantial project. What are they planning?
Well, they're adding a new Mediterranean restaurant, redesigning the beachfront bar, upgrading the buffet, expanding the spa and wellness facilities.
Oh.
And they're putting in a brand new lagoon-style pool with a water slide.
And 9 new burrs, too.
That's right.
It sounds like they're aiming to enhance the guest experience across the board. The focus on wellness facilities taps into that growing trend we discussed earlier. And the variety of dining options will cater to a wider range of travelers.
Absolutely. Now let's move on to acquisitions and investments. The Radisson Hotel Group has just crossed a major milestone in India.
Yeah, they've reached over 200 hotels in India. 128 are already operating and 77 are under development.
That's a huge presence.
It is, and it highlights the incredible potential of the Indian market. Their strategy is to focus on both high-potential metro areas and popular leisure destinations. They've signed over 51 new hotel deals just in the past 14 months.
Wow, that's impressive growth. They're clearly bullish on India's future.
Absolutely, they're a major player to watch in the coming years.
All right, let's shift gears and talk about some key industry trends. First up, Maximum Occupancy West Coast 2025 is returning to Perth on June 12th.
Oh yeah, this is a big one for accommodation providers in Western Australia. It's being held at the newly refurbished Pan-Pacific Hotel.
And they've expanded the conference this year with more sessions and broader topics.
The inclusion of keynote speakers from Google and TikTok shows how vital digital marketing and technology have become for the industry.
Definitely. And attendees will get the latest occupancy data from STR and HTL Howarth, which is always valuable.
There's also a dedicated session on AI and hospitality led by an expert in the field.
It sounds like a must-attend event for staying ahead of the curve.
It definitely does.
Now, sustainability remains top of mind, and it's encouraging to see Darwin Airport Resorts, that includes the Novotel, Mercure, and Ibis, achieving top neighbors sustainability ratings.
It's great to see properties taking concrete steps towards reducing their environmental impact.
The Ibis earned 5 stars, the Mercure got 4.5, and the Novotel received 4 stars.
Those are fantastic results. They've implemented several energy-saving initiatives like solar energy and optimized air conditioning systems. They even upgraded to energy-efficient lighting.
All of which contributes to lower operating costs, as well as a smaller environmental footprint.
Exactly. And it's great to see support from Airport Development Group and Accor for these initiatives. It shows a real commitment to achieving those net zero goals.
On a global scale, Accor has reported significant growth in 2024, opening a whopping 293 new hotels and adding 50,000 rooms. What's interesting is that 58% of those additions came from brand conversions.
That's a smart strategy. It allows them to expand rapidly without having to wait for new builds. It also shows that existing properties see the value in aligning with a major global brand like Accor.
Yeah, the benefits of their distribution networks and brand recognition are pretty significant.
Absolutely. They're seeing strong momentum in the Middle East and Asia Pacific, which are key growth markets for the industry.
And they're expanding across their entire brand portfolio, from premium and mid-scale and economy brands like Novotel, Pullman, and Ibis, to their luxury and lifestyle division.
They had some impressive milestones, too, like Mercure reaching 1,000 hotels globally. And the revival of the Orient Express in 2025 is generating a lot of buzz.
Now let's talk about wellness tourism. It's showing remarkable growth, with projections of hitting $1.3 trillion by 2025.
It's a clear sign that travelers are prioritizing self-care and meaningful well-being experiences more than ever. They're looking for experiences that enhance their physical and mental health.
The farm at San Benito in the Philippines is a great example of this trend. They offer personalized, medically supervised wellness programs.
And the trends for 2025 are incredibly diverse. From longevity retreats and mental wellness programs to detox programs, women's health, and even post-procedure recovery.
We're also seeing wellness weddings, MIC events with a wellness focus, pet wellness, and even inclusive offerings like halal wellness.
It's becoming a major force in the industry.
Absolutely. And luxury travel continues to thrive, projected to reach $369.36 billion globally by 2032.
What's fascinating is that younger generations are really driving this growth. They're looking for personalized service, immersive cultural experiences, a focus on wellness, and sustainable practices.
They want unique, values-driven experiences that resonate with their beliefs.
And technology, especially AI and data-driven platforms, is enabling hotels to deliver that level of tailored service. For luxury brands, investing in innovation and creating those meaningful experiences is crucial.
All right, time for our Stars in Motion segment where we highlight some key personnel appointments in the industry.
Sounds good. Who's making moves?
Well, Andrew Tompkinson has been appointed Director of Operations for Qantas Lounges by Accor.
Interesting. What else?
Nick Moy is now the hotel manager at Oaks on Charlotte Suites, part of Minor Hotels. Dipesh Subedi is the new general manager at Ibis Styles Canberra. And Benjamin Spark is the pre-opening chief engineer and safety lead at the upcoming Caption by Hyatt in Central Sydney.
Lots of new faces in leadership roles.
Yeah, and it continues. Javier Rodrigo is now the acting general manager at Travel Plus Leisure Co. International. Daniel Sprange has been appointed general manager at Ovalo the Valley. Fabian Dewell is the new general manager at Pepper's Soul Surfers Paradise and Accor Property.
Keep them coming.
Penny Davidson has joined M3 Property as Director of Specialized Assets, Hotel and Leisure. Rory Douglas is the new general manager at Lure Gardens Resort. Carl Forrest has been appointed hotel manager at Pan Pacific Melbourne. And finally, Stephen Luke is now vice president, Global Design Asia Pacific, excluding China, at Marriott International.
It's a real mix of hotel groups and positions. It's good to see so much movement within the industry.
Definitely. Well, that wraps up this week's 5-Star Weekly Briefing. Thanks for tuning in and staying informed.
And for those who want to delve deeper into the topics we discussed, be sure to check out the 5-Star Conversations podcast.
You'll hear from industry leaders like Brendan Granger from Technology for Hotels. It's a great resource for insights and innovations shaping the future of hospitality.
Absolutely.
Until next time, stay well and stay ahead.
See you next week.
See you.